What's going on, everybody? I don't know if this background music is going to stop playing when I talk. I can still hear it. Can you still hear it? Let me know if you hear the background music or if it's just on my end. We got Andy watching. We got James. We got Kev. We got my mom. My aunt was here. So as you saw in the thumbnail, I'm building one of these again. The Gunpla entry grade. I don't know if it says it. It says it down here. Entry grade strike Gundam. So right there, no tools, so I won't be needing any of this fun stuff today, which I might still, I guess you could file it and stuff, but that's the one I'm building. Try to get the glare off of that. I opened it just to kind of look at it, but I haven't I've watched build videos of it too. Jim, what's going on? Jason, what's going on? Link didn't work, Denny. Oh shit. I don't know if I can leave and send a freaking link again. Let me one comment. More. Layout, stream info, settings, general, back, fix that out. Guess that's invite guest. Copy, back, shoot, I can't post. How do you guys always post it in the chat? I can't comment on the chat on here. Post comment. Hopefully that worked. Let me know if that worked. Rocky Mountain Bashers. Feck yeah, buddy. Look what I got. It's my second kit. This is an entry grade. So I wouldn't recommend. Here's my first one back here hanging out. I wouldn't really recommend this as a first one. Just because, I mean, it was easy. I wouldn't, but there's stickers and stuff like that. This guy has no stickers. Oh, I see a guess, so hopefully it works. Add to stick. There we go.
What up?
Come on, Jim. Oh, I didn't know if you guys could still hear the music or if it was just on my end or what was going on with that.
Oh, we hear it. It's a bit loud though.
Oh,
you can turn it down.
I'll just pause it. Comments. Yeah, I turned it off. I thought it just said background music, but I don't know how to set it to background, apparently.
Well, what it is, it's background, but then there's a thing on there where you can turn it down. So that you can make it quiet.
Oh, okay. Do a different one?
Yeah.
Who else is in here? Skibby Scab.
Probably different music. Uh-oh.
I can mess with that again.
What's going on? Oh, geez, it's working here. What's going on, you guys?
You looking for trouble, are you?
I'm looking for trouble. Trying to rob.
No, I was saying Denny was looking for some trouble, inviting you in, like having me and you in here, but together,
I'm risk for wrath.
He's gonna get himself in trouble.
We'll keep it clean.
Rocky Mountain Slayer!
Slayer Nation!
I don't think I hear anything, so.
Well, he was talking about play Slayer in the background.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't, dude. It sucks, dude. I wish you could pick it. Check it out, buddy.
You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Got a new
2
reaction
bags,
tweet today.
instructions.
Jesus.
I hung out with freaking Jay and Gabs.
All right.
Good time. Ran some trucks, dude. I let my son run Joker, dude.
So this one's entry grade, and it makes it real easy that it says like the head is one section of a parts runner, the body is another section of a parts runner, the arms are another section of the parts runner. And I see 1, 2, there's 2 in here, even though they're multicolor, there's only 2 layers, and then there's 2 all white ones. So shouldn't take too long to build.
Man, good for you.
Alex says, Kev, sorry I missed you live.
What's that?
Alex said, sorry you missed your live.
Oh, dude, never say sorry, dude. Everybody has lives, dude. Come on now. Shit, dude. It's not what it's about, man. Shoot. It's all good. Don't ever worry about that. We're not that type of people, you know. Like, oh, he skipped one day. He's done. He must hate us.
Step 1, the head.
Head. What you working on tonight, Jim?
Oh, just messing around with my. Gonna work on that tube.
There's Jim's model.
Pardon me.
I'm gonna solo you out for a second just to show off your model
Oh,
skills.
yeah. Well, and there's a builder skills, you know, fabricator.
Whoa.
Show them what you can do with a Sharpie, Jim.
Right.
Picasso of Sharpies.
Uh-oh. Part fell out.
That's where you store your weed, right there.
Hopefully I'll be able to find it. Oh, I see where it came from already. So the good and bad thing about this kit, yeah, it's so cool. And then I thought, man, I don't know about like rock crawl on that thing, but then you held it by the roll bar, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, right.
Andy picked up another Micro B, the white one, local hobby shop. Had it. He left. He said he will be there before he get any more. Selling like hotcakes. Yeah, those look sweet. I like that. I forgot who showed it already. I thought it was Jim. Did you show that picture of the Micro B with the Endura cage on it?
Oh, I didn't. No, that was somebody last night.
I forgot.
Somebody built one.
So many lives.
Yeah, it was last night. Somebody sent the picture to Jason.
That's what it was. I knew it was somewhere.
Yeah, it was Jack. Jack did that.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah. Fits right to it.
A2. Oh. Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
They have parts trees holders, and I thought that's kind of silly, but already sitting right here, I need like more room for what I'm doing. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know if you caught my other live, Jim. Hey, is that a sticker in there?
Stickers.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a micro, man. I had to.
There's 2 sticks for his manual transmission and his transfer case.
Yeah, that's awesome. These parts trees are molded together, but they're different colors.
Yeah, that's weird, dude. But that's cool at the same time. That's all right.
But they're numbered. A1 and B2 is what I need. A1.
R2D2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Piece number 17. A1, piece 17 right there. So with this entry level kit, you supposedly don't need any tools. You can just pop these parts out. But I'm feeling like I'm gonna break stuff.
You need anything? I don't think so.
You need some side cutters.
I got fat fingers, man. I'm gonna break something.
Yeah, you need some good side cutters,
Part
Danny.
17, that's what I'm after, right? Yep.
Look what I got, guys. I got
I just picked up a new set of side cutters the other day at Hobby Lobby.
My mom bought me this kit. Thanks, Mom, for enabling my hobby. Then the parts just like fall off.
See what I got, Jim? And it's in a rare color purple.
Look at you.
And B2
Yeah, buddy.
white part.
Not bad, huh?
That Zach
James-
Baird sent me a photo.
James
He must have got his body from Eric.
Oh, yeah?
John Ventura, what's up?
What up? Oh, hey,
What's going on,
there you go.
John?
Jim.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to read the chat a little more, but I'm gonna do like one section at a time. So I'm just starting the head. I got 2 pieces out. I'm finding it a little hard to snap the pieces out, even though it says just do it by hand. There's like almost.
Oh yeah, Denny, or not Denny, Andy. I mean, I was reading Andy's comment.
Yeah, every
Look at
part
you
has, like,
getting all
3 points
drunk.
of contact, so it's hard to snap.
Anybody want some rum and coke?
Oh right. Oh, you got side cutters.
Yeah, A1, but it says you're not supposed to need them. So part 1. That's a tiny part. Wow.
Coke.
I was gonna put this in my red cat. Optimal battery. So I figured that I could put it like around here or something, you know.
Paul.
Right.
Paul says that purple
B2,
would be great. My daughters enjoy a buggy.
Dude, I'm saying that purple
What's up,
caught my eye.
Rachel?
There was like blue and something else, but these are only like limited time colors.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's not limited time though is a Sharpie. See, and you just take your Sharpie and you put the purple on there with the Sharpie, and it's a purple.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're true. But man, they bought them right out of the side on this one, man. It's fucking crazy.
No, that's cool, man.
No, it's nice, dude. I love it. Pretty dope.
I would want a blue one.
I had to go to Jeff, but here you go, Jim.
Nah.
God.
Got some peak. Look at you.
Yep, got the peak. Yep, had to, man. Heck yeah, dude. But
You
yeah,
must
dude,
have went
head
and
out
got a
there,
whole bunch of stuff from what was it, Crawler Cult?
No, man, we went to Overhead Reaction.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Jeff must have picked up a bunch of that stuff from Crawler Cult.
Oh,
'Cause that
gotcha.
all looks like stuff Crawler Cult carries.
Wouldn't, yeah. I mean, they're sweet, dude. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Crawler Cult was up there for the gauntlet, so it wouldn't surprise me if Jeff did some wheeling and dealing with him right there. Was like, yeah, send me, 1,000 of those assorted bottles or whatever, It's not like
Then I
he
got
won't
this
sell.
on my
What? A green
my
penis?
yeah. I got that
Oh,
on my,
yeah,
my
you got one of those too, yeah.
Do you see how?
Yeah, those
tiny
are
that
definitely
part
from
is?
Crawler Cult then, because he threw one of those in mine too.
Yeah.
Can you use a pen or marker or something?
I asked him, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? He goes,
I need
well,
something
stick it
to
in your
push on.
buddy's rig when he's not looking.
Yeah. You're like, no.
I actually threw mine out when I got home. I was like, I'm not going to ever do anything
Yeah.
with this. I don't want it around here.
So here's my
Right, dude.
050 tool.
Kids get it. They're like,
I don't need a mini dildo.
Here's my 050 tool, and there's how small that part is.
Holy cow, man.
I think it's the eyeballs. Okay, so I got this part like that, and this part goes
You sure this is entry level?
to right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I told them on the first one, dude. I'm like,
The first one was definitely not entry level.
right. So I'm like, well, okay. But as long as you're having fun, Daddy. You know what I mean?
Goes in there.
Anna said, Denny, use a pen or marker or something to push them through.
Well, I got side cutters, so if I need them, I'll just do that.
Yeah, we just went over the side
There's
thing.
Now
one,
she
two,
said,
three,
that's
four.
so small.
Here's the first
That's
four
not-
pieces
I've never
snapped
heard that.
together. And what you can't tell really is
Actually, she
those
said so
eyeballs,
small.
face mask
Anybody want to
showing, starting to show through. So
You got some rum?
B1.
Well, you got Jack. You got Jack and Coke. Yeah, you're
I got
good.
Jack and Coke, buddy. We're good to
Jack
go.
and Coke. We're good. All right. Yeah. Party time.
Christ, dude.
Okay.
This is what you went with?
Stone Jim time again. What? What? Wait. Now we can't have Stone Jim time.
Jim
Well,
Crow.
I guess,
What the fuck is that? It's my kid, dude. Look, he's a dinosaur, bro. That's fucking funny. Check that fucking shit out, dude.
Two, that's
Great.
this part.
An alien one too. I don't know about that one.
That one, oh shit, it's got a tail, too.
Yeah, he's a dinosaur.
Did you ever see the ones where they're like coming out of there like zombies and shit? It's like, that's kind of some funny shit.
I don't think we have this up right.
Yeah, at least you'd stay cool in that.
So I'm finding that if I cut off one piece or one side of it, then the other two fall right off. So B1, B1, 2.
Yeah, dress up on that.
Hold on. Pull your arms out first.
Goes over the top of that.
I'd rather hold your arm.
Anna said his head is so tiny. Oh my God. Is the whole thing going to be itty bitty?
It's weird how small the head is on this compared to like the feet.
That's what she said.
This goes in this way. I think.
Oh, look.
You gotta warn me when the kids are present, Kev.
What?
I said you gotta warn me when kids are present.
Oh, right on, right on. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not child safe.
Yeah, we know.
And
We know.
B1.
Yeah.
It's over here.
Oh.
B1 part 2.
Oh my God. I'm actually tired.
No, I'm
Dang.
pooped after.
Must have
Last
did
night.
quite a bit today. A2.
Oh, my wife's had me busy all weekend. I'm not used to this shit.
Like, what the hell is this?
A2
Don't know how much of this I can take.
here.
You got shit done though, right? You're going.
Well, that's the problem. I
You're good,
got lots of stuff done.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that. It's too much work for me.
Right. Hey, you got it done. Fuck it, right? I feel you though.
Well, it's been years since I've been able to do anything much, and when I get pushed, it's like way
Especially
too
push,
much for me to take. My knees are killing me now.
I bet, dude. I bet. I can imagine. I can imagine, buddy.
Because I know when to stop, but my wife don't.
Yeah, because they're not the one doing it. Right? Like, geez, honey, aren't you tired? I sure am. That's funny. Yeah, buddy, dude. Yeah, but I got to meet up with Roger Long yesterday. That was kind of cool.
That would be. That would have been really cool. Right?
That was real neat, man. He just popped in out of the blue, dude. I knew he said he was coming, but usually people say they're coming and stuff happens. I get it, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm chatting away with a bunch of people, dude. Next thing you know, boom, there he is, you know. You start saying something off the wall like what was in the chat the night before. I'm like, only somebody on the chat would know. I'm like,
And these pieces are tiny.
good guy, dude. Solid man right there. Right, Jim?
What's that?
He actually printed me this. He printed me a Christmas tree. If you guys know what this is, a drag tree.
Oh, dude, no way!
Buddy. Yeah, dude. I was
That's
like,
fucking
thanks,
awesome, man.
I know, dude. Yeah. It was so random, dude. We're standing in the parking lot. He was getting ready to go and shit. And we're talking. He comes out of this right out of his pocket. I'm like, it's kind of weird, man. You know, we're laughing about it. He goes, here, it's for you. And he goes, I printed it for you. I was like, oh, sweet.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That is. It's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, thanks, Roger. Appreciate you on this one, man.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I had this still in my bag. I don't know if I showed everybody yesterday or not, but yesterday was a blur, man. You know, but yeah, big shout out to Roger Long right here. Poof. What a solid person, man. I love him, dude. His wife too. God, geez. She's a
head belt.
A patient one. Oh yeah, check it out.
Oh wow.
It's really hard to tell. But see how there's like shadow under the eye? That's because there's like a gap there. And
okay.
Every piece is like a different color, and so there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 little pieces and went into building this thing. Oh.
Anna said it's a baby rooster.
Oh,
yeah, they got big fins on the front of their helmet.
Huh. I'll be dead. That's fucking good, yeah. My son's into that shit, dude. He'd know exactly what that guy. I feel old. Damn it, Jen. I'm out of here. I'm not doing the Yu-Gi-Oh!
The thing is, that was around when I was a kid, Kevin. When I was a teenager in the 80s is when this stuff started showing up.
Yeah.
Like with Robotech originally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Robotech, Macross Saga showed up in like 83, 84.
Anna, did you see my other one?
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I remember him, Jim. Yeah, I do, but I don't remember much about him per se.
Oh, I know all about Robotech. I've watched the entire Robotech series, the whole saga, 3 generations, like a couple different times I've watched that.
Nice.
But what he's got here is like what came later, all the storyline and all that came later. This is all different.
A big old head because this is an SD. It's called Silly Dimensions. So they make them all, you know, like ultra crazy, big head, short bodies. Where like you see how short and squatty this one is. And then like look
it's like the cartoon versions of the Hot Wheels and shit. Yeah.
And then look at like how tall and crazy this guy is on here. Like, not the same.
Baby. Ooh, got an Asia Tease patch. Ooh.
Like, see, with Robotech, the reason they had...
Oh, no.
Robotech, what they had is like...
they're piloted by people. So
well, they were piloted, but like the one that looks like that was actually a jet, and then it had two different modes. It had Guardian and then Sentry. Oh
my god!
And
Jesus Christ, Jim, what are you doing over here, dude? Jim, you're taking my kid. Oh, go ahead.
Part 2 body.
Dog.
A2, 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 A1, B2.
You bought both of those?
B2.
How much are those bitches?
Well, they're 30 something.
A1 and A2.
35.
A1 and A2.
It's on the dinosaur, and I'm like,
The dinosaur's old, man.
12.
the dinosaur one, his arms are literally like this, so and it's very tight. So we'll take that one back.
Funny. Kids in their costumes. Remember our costumes, Jim? They were like made of paper mache. You couldn't even fucking breathe out of them. Just a slit for eyes and walking. The 70s were
mine
bad.
were made out of flammable material and plastic.
Yeah. That's what I was saying to you. It's like that plaster crappy. Had that rubber-ish smell, right? You know what I'm talking about.
I remember having a mask with the
Oh,
little
definitely
slit for the
full of
mouth and, like,
chemicals
cutting your
and shit.
tongue on the
Yeah.
slit, trying to. Ow, shit.
You always had a sore throat by the end of the night after breathing under
Yeah,
that
dude.
mask.
Why are my teeth numb? I don't get it. I can see colors.
A2 14. A2 14. Yep. See, that doesn't like just flex out of there.
That's crazy how they just have it different colors. It must just inject where they need it, and
Yeah.
boom. That's crazy though.
And it's weird.
Technology.
I mean, on the head, I mean, you can kind of get the color separation, but like on this body,
yeah.
it's gonna be cool because there's like white, gray, blue, red. I'm pretty sure. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. See when I get there.
Jim, you didn't see it, dude. Dave's wife made a little video with my my lowrider.
Well,
Cool.
no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you'll have to see. I know you didn't because you were working out or working and shit, you know. But you'll see it later. But yeah,
I wish I was working out.
well, not working out. You know, you were working. Work out.
Right.
He works out.
Used to. One time.
Back when Gold's Gym was a gym.
No. But my late teens, early 12, my teens and my 20s, early 20s.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, what up, Nath?
What up, Hayes? How you doing, brother?
Just
watched your newest video.
Yeah. Show.
Good video, dude.
Obviously, you saw it, but I'm building this guy. Oh, can't even see it all on the screen.
Yeah, you're
Building
going that far,
right
Nate. Right there, bud. Right there. We've gone that far.
A2.
I'm going. It's all part of the hobby, right? You know, I got a lowrider over here now, Nate. Got it all tore apart right now, but. Yeah, charging up some battery for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I'm gonna actually make this one hot, man. I actually ran into a guy at Dave's place this weekend, and I know a guy that's gonna make me subwoofers for the back. They're gonna be like little JL subwoofers. So I gotta cut the trunk, make the trunk work, and then make a trunk somehow. Because now I don't know if I can because my freaking pumps are right. I mean, not pumps, but servos are right there. So there's the back two pumps for servos, and that'd be the front. You gotta see this beastly freaking servo I gotta put in this thing, you guys, just to make it hot, man. Oh, it's insane.
It doesn't look. It comes out far enough.
You guys think should I put the battery in there?
Right there. Uh-huh. Wow.
Good there. Yeah.
Man, the way these parts are molded to fit together, I mean, it's like a Lego, you know, a Lego like fits a Lego every time. And it's weird, like when these slide together, they just fit together like perfectly. There's no nothing. I mean, a lot of people file off like the nubs and stuff. You can kind of see on the top right here, like a little bit of coloration, but man, I mean, the way they fit together is crazy.
What up, Kurt?
Okay, so you just build that.
Kurt's RC in the house.
What's going on, Kurt? I'm going to take a break here after I do this torso. Well, I might take a break right now because I'm at a kind of breaking spot. Take a dang drink of coffee so I can keep stuttering on my words.
Ding, ding, dang, a dang, a dong, ding, dong.
Today, Junior.
Nice, Alex. Alex is getting the goat father. Scratch and brain.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I need to.
You, dude.
So
Thanks for going over the pond and getting stuff.
Let's see. Yeah. This stuff is, and these
Dang.
aren't colored, but the first one I did, that little one, here's the instructions, or the box. I got the instructions. Not freaking one word of English. I mean, it says like Gundam Zero Custom and Generation Zero.
Anna said, scratch your brain real good.
Yeah.
Brain scratcher.
Coffee and water.
Alex said he finally decided to pull the trigger and get in the Goat Father and the Huntsman from Rocky Goat Racing in the cart,
Yeah, that's
just
awesome.
waiting to hit order on payday. I know how that goes.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
Shoot, I got another one of these kits I want to get, and I'm gonna get some Trio Type F blue ring.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show y'all real quick.
Are the F's the one with the circles?
Oh,
It's the 4-spoke with the blue.
Horse? Don't believe
Blue
that's
barrel.
Oh,
Blue,
I
whatever.
see. Huh, I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, they come in purple and red and freaking. They've been out a while. Purple,
Huh.
black, green.
How did I don't keep up with Trio, I guess.
But here they are on a Jeep. I think it'll add a good pop of blue to my deadbolt.
Yeah.
My red
Fuck yeah, dig that. That's good, man.
A little black, a little blue kind of goes with it. So I think that'll
Sure.
look awesome. Because what happened is, so I ordered one of these freaking kits from my first one
said,
from
Nate said my audio is crazy loud.
They only say that about you. I mean,
Not too bad.
I think you hear fine, but I'm not listening through YouTube. I'm just hearing you through StreamYard. So
Do they always say that about me?
they always say you're loud.
Really?
No, your mic's
maybe I'm just too loud. Maybe I need.
Is it really Jim?
To talk quieter,
your
guys.
mic's too loud, not you're too loud.
I don't know if I can talk.
Jim's
I
always
don't know if I can
perfect
talk
on
any quieter. I mean, I'm kind of just loud, I guess. I'll try to talk quieter. Should I whisper?
Oh,
I'm trying whispering.
all right, back to this body. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing down here, really, but better than watching me hold my tongue sideways trying to figure out these parts.
Do it.
Well,
Okay, so that's
maybe.
here.
It's a silent hour.
20. That piece must be. Looks kind of like it.
There, did that help any? Is that better?
Doesn't look like it.
Now I can't hear you, Jim.
No,
I think it's
I
fine,
can
dude.
hear you. It has to go in there.
Well, I just turned my mic sensitivity down. We'll see if that helps.
That piece I snapped out. I felt like I was about to break something, but A2.
No, that's just my voice, Donna. She said, "Yeah, you're always pretty loud. Makes your audio crackle." That's just my voice
Really?
that crackle.
Yeah, I was like, I'm used to it. Oh.
Down.
A lot of times, dude, I'm like going, huh? Whenever you talk, Jim. So a lot of times I don't really hear you. Really, you're like more quiet than everybody else. You know what I mean? Than in the stream. Usually, but there's usually someone that's louder in the stream. You know what I mean? Like they're sitting like right next to it.
Right?
You know, you're like, whoa. And you don't know what to do. You don't want to like offend them. Be like, yo, you know.
Shut the fuck up.
Some of us old guys, we can't figure this shit out. You guys, you know.
I got 1, 2, 3 parts of the waist, and they're all 3 different colors.
Cool, Donna.
Red.
What is that?
It's part of the waist, but it's nowhere
Is
near
that his
done.
crotch? Is that his
No,
cod
he's
piece?
got an iron diaper later.
Oh, an iron diaper.
That's what they call it when they build it, because the back totally looks like a big diaper and it can't move. And yeah, funny. Okay, so this part goes in that part.
They got a dump chute or something?
Maybe.
Ah. Help, Jim ain't got the crackle. Well, you guys could have warned me a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't hear this shit, dude. Like all night, like I didn't hear the echo. I didn't hear the fucking
I was
echo.
talking to them, Kevin. I guess you didn't
No, I
hear
know,
it.
no.
They've been putting up with it for a long time. That's like that.
I never really.
Well,
I mean,
I'm just
people might
standing
say
up for
I'm
you, Jim.
really
I'm like,
quiet
I'm
all
bullshit.
night,
I don't hear this
so
shit.
I never noticed it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
know,
don't
just know,
mind.
yeah.
I had no idea. Somebody should have let me know.
No clue, dude.
I
Think you're good, buddy.
Right here. Yep.
Danny's the one whose audio doesn't sound like dog shit.
Yeah, but is it quiet?
Oh.
Everyone always says
It's
you're
mine.
so quiet, and I'm like, I don't know if my phone's too far away, or if there's dirt in my microphone from filming outside all the time, shoving my phone on the ground.
Maybe.
I had no idea that I was loud until now.
It's all right, Jim. We still love you.
I don't care.
Well, we don't care either.
No, I don't care if I'm too loud. It doesn't bother me.
Fit, click.
Hey, wait a minute.
It says on the
Wait.
instructions, fit, click.
You love me.
It tags
Really?
quiet but clean.
You
Yeah,
really,
that's-
really love me.
I mean, I could try to like. Whoa.
Why did you say that, Danny?
Move it closer. There you go. How's that? Can you hear me better now? Okay, body. I need A1 8.
Remember those commercials? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you just aged yourself, buddy. There you go.
I can age myself a lot more than that. I remember long before phone.
A1 8.
I remember party lines on phones.
Where's the beat? Yeah.
Oh man, I'm glad I saw that.
I remember there only being
glad
one
I saw
phone
that
in the
bounce.
family, and you weren't allowed to touch it.
Yeah, dude, right? That's true. That's true.
There was one phone. It was on the wall in the kitchen, and you weren't allowed to touch it.
A2 19.
Not even if it was ringing, were you allowed to touch it?
Not even if it was on fire.
Right
Couldn't
there.
touch it. Right?
Because I can remember being a little kid and the phone's ringing. And I'm like, Mom, the phone's ringing.
Okay, so
You couldn't answer it.
through the back.
And then after you get to a certain age, then it's like, okay, you can answer it.
Yeah, because then all your bill collectors are different. You know what I mean?
Well, no, but you're old enough to be able to answer it and say, hello. And just a minute, my mom's coming or whatever,
So you're going with that, yeah.
You weren't going to like pick it up and then say hello and then hang up.
True.
Yeah.
You ever do that? You call your buddy and the little kid picks up the phone and they're like, hello. And they like fuck around for like 10 minutes and don't ever get your parents. Okay. And they set the phone down and like 10 minutes later, somebody walks by and they pick up the phone. Hello? What's going on? You're like, dude, don't let your kids answer the phone.
Right.
There we go. Snap, click. I heard it snap, fit, click, like it said. So here's the torso. Here, see all the color separation: gray, red, blue,
Yeah,
white.
that's cool.
And then here's the shoulder joint.
Come together right now.
Oh, I need this part for the head.
I had a whole thing in my head there, man. We were playing. There's lights.
Snap, click.
Man, I slept good for a couple hours.
That was the acid, man.
Oh, that's what that was? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are a lot closer now.
Wrong bag.
Now my phone won't stay there. Torso's done.
What's going on in the chat here? I'm freaking tired, man. It was a real long night, boys.
No, don't eat those, man.
wrong one. Wrong bag, man.
Wait, did you eat? You ate all of those?
Yeah, you told me to eat them. That's so fucking funny. Dude.
You just
that
ate
gray
the most
piece, like-
acid anyone ever ate in my whole life, man.
That gray piece like breaks up the blue and the red and the white almost, but it's one piece that's like inside of it almost. It's crazy.
Right.
Gotcha.
Little head joint, bottom waist joint. Boing, boing, boing. Oh,
Boing, boing, boing.
It looks like Kevin's got a head joint.
Boing, boing, boing. Stone scab time again. Got it.
so far, let's see.
I can come back now. There's no threat of kids.
Except for one right there. There's a kid.
Ah!
I figure you're in more danger than I am. I mean, you're like right there.
What kind of danger am I in? You're funny.
This is what model builders, I guess, deal with all the time. They clip out their parts and then clip off these little things and then have all this mess.
Oh, yeah.
apart.
Sand them down,
Little
dude.
pile
Oh,
of
yeah.
nubs. I got to make sure not to try to grab that as parts.
That was good to see Shire. That was pretty good, man. I was happy to see Shire.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, some lies were told, Jim. Imagine that. Imagine that. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I figured that something.
Yep. It was all that in a bag of chips, bud. Let me tell you. Oh, they put it on there, man. You know what I mean? They just poured it on.
Talking about it
Yeah,
afterwards.
just hilarious. It's hilarious. But, yeah. Hey. Oh, it got cold. Real quick. I can see my breath.
Cold? What is that?
Well,
Hey,
well,
would you believe I
Danny.
just found out I got a screw loose?
What? No.
Yeah.
Imagine
Right here.
that.
Define loose.
Well, it's not all the way in.
Oh.
That my freaking glasses, one of my hinges separated, so the arm was all floppy, and I was like, oh no, and I just like pinched it back together, and it's been fine ever since. I need to get, I found out that I think my dad's glasses, the little screw on the hinge is the same exact size as an SCX 24 screw.
Oh, really?
1.4.
Yeah, so he had a screw fall out or break or
Stealing your
something.
screw.
And I was like, you know what? That looks exactly like the same fucking size as our crawler screws. So I put one in it, and it's never broke again. And it went all the way through. Like the other one seemed like it just barely threaded into the bottom, like just enough. That one went like way all the way through.
Right.
All right.
Well, we have
for-
multiple links available to us.
Yeah. Time for some arms.
I've got them all the way up to 20 mil.
The screws, yeah. You found good sets. B1, B2, 7. So I got to build.
I got 14, 16, 18, and 20.
I'll be stroking.
7.
Is James in it? Anybody seen Mr. Garage?
What?
Baby.
Is that really what they want?
Yeah, Rachel, a screw loose. In my head.
Yep. He went there.
One of my favorite lines in any movie of all time.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, Mr. Ethan?
The guy says he's not right
What's that?
in the head.
Golly.
I bet you.
I like this
I
one.
bet you guys can't
Yippee-ki-yay,
name that movie.
motherfucker. That's awesome. I love that. I get fired up every time.
I forgot to tell you. So the waist part right here, all those little pieces and color separations, that's like 10 pieces. I think I just counted. About 10.
Oh,
So
really?
10 pieces for the torso section. The arms are confusing me because I need sides out of both sides here. B17 and B27.
Bingo. Oh, I thought we were playing bingo, dude. My bad.
Obviously,
Oh
there's
yeah,
both,
James. Good luck on
both
your
arms,
interview,
so
man.
multiple sides, but confused me. I hate when Lego does that. They're like, oh yeah, so that thing you just did, you're going to do that again, but backwards. A111, so I need a different runner.
Jason said, "Put yourself on full screen, Denny."
Sure.
Soul yourself.
Actually, I'm gonna be taking off, so
Oh,
I've got I got a Mofo team meeting in about 15 minutes. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, oh shit, yeah, so do I. All right,
Yeah.
boys, we're out of here.
No worries.
so I will catch
Let's,
you guys on the flip side. If you're still
There we
on when we get done with the meeting, I'll jump back in the chat, man.
Yeah, I planned on hanging out for a while, so if you want to jump back over.
All right, man.
All right,
we'll catch
cool.
up with you.
All right, Denny,
Yeah.
sweet.
Peace, y'all.
See you soon.
See you then.
Bye, guys. Peace.
They're going to go find out all the secrets. A1, A2, A1, A2. I need part 11 from each. What's down here? 11. Is that part that fell out over there? Team driver meeting, huh? Yep. I think I saw a picture somewhere of something from Mofo. A2, 11. I don't see an A211. Oh, way down here. Yeah, these don't snap out very easy. I mean, technically, you don't need tools, but if you try to snap these out without tools, there's a lot more likelihood that they're going to fly across the room. Because I just flung one way down there. Ooh, I see hands. That's cool. Alright, don't get distracted. How do those parts go together? Hinge part up. See, now I'm feel like here. I'll be right back because I'm gonna try to build this where you guys can see it a little bit, but I need a little mat right here so it doesn't slip away on me. Okie dokie. Little parts on here, on here, on here. Still barely tell what I'm doing, but Is that how it's supposed to be? Looks like it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to need B1 and B2. B1 and B2. Part 6. Break the little other piece of plastic off. Put it over here in my pile. 6 over here. Break. See, like, I cut that nub off, and now I just kind of pink, and it comes off. But if I try to, like, snap it out of the part, it, like, boom. So I don't like doing that. Okay, so these are like that. And this. Starts over it. Ta-da. So 1, 2, 3 pieces for a little bicep. Oh man, there's like a dog hair stuck in between those pieces. Okay, came out. Good. Freaking Archer, my dog, is part German Shepherd, part Border Collie, and he sheds like, I don't even know what sheds a lot, but way too much. I'm going to take a break and read the chat since I'm kind of at a stopping point. I can sort of remember that I'm right here. And read the chat for a second. Jason, peace out, guys. To Jim later. Whoa. My dad. What's going on, Dad? I think my brother's watching. Jason, all good. Anna. James, Foot. Cody, Koki. You, Jim, so I want to buy some RG, but I'm confused. What Gundam should I buy first? Do you think I should? Hi, new, whatever those words are. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of what you said or anything. What I would start with is one of these entry grades. So by the way, I have one hand. See how it says right there, entry grade? You don't need tools. If you look up here, you don't need tools. There's no stickers, no glue, just colored plastic. And you get, if you look on other YouTubes, look up entry grade, there's like 10 kits. No, I forget how many entry grades there are, but there's at least like 5, and there's new ones coming out. So get an entry grade, or if you like the cartoony version and don't mind some stickers, you got one of these guys. This is an SD, the silly dimension. You can see there the eye whooshing, nice and green. That's a sticker. So if you don't mind putting stickers on parts, you can see the stickers in the hands, the stickers in it's supposed to be a camera, the yellow part in between where it's green. That's supposed to be the camera, and there's supposed to be a person that's like inside of it, and that's where they see out of. It's not actually out of the eyes, which I don't understand why they have eyes and a camera. But so this is a wing waltz, something I have the box. I'll show you in a second. The wings all move, and they're all posable. So this one wasn't too many parts. I don't know if I picked this particular one, but the SD in particular seem like they're kind of entry grade too. Yeah, Jason, you're still here. I seen that you said bye to them, not me. John Ventura, Kogi, the first 3 are solid builds, unlike the... Yeah, see, I don't know what you guys are talking about there. Obviously some kind of kit that I don't know all the names for, but... So yeah, there's this version if you want to go that style. And what I plan on doing, so... put this stuff where I don't knock it around. With this one, there's an SD Where's the name? Up here. GAT X105 Strike Gundam. There's an SD version of this, and it comes with the backpack. I forget what the heck it's called now. It's got letters and numbers. It's like a jet backpack with big old wings on it. You know, it's from a certain show, obviously. But so I'm going to build this one, the entry grade, and then I'm going to get the SD and build it, and then I'm going to have both of these Strike Gundams, entry grade and SD grade. And then there's a couple of them that are like that there's an SD and an entry, or there's like a high grade, which is for you that don't know. I barely know. There's lots of grades to these. This is like the entry level, beginner friendly type of one. But turn that off for a second. But they go up to like master grade, where there's like it's all still snapped together. There's nothing harder about it. There's just a lot more pieces, and like you see how small some of these pieces are. Sometimes there's like really tiny little pieces that are like, look, it's a different colored plastic, but you just have to like hope this little tiny piece of plastic sticks in this little tiny hole, where a lot of times they're like captured, and it's really well thought of. These are very well engineered kits. Like when you think about Lego kits, and they're just like blocks, square, 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 and sometimes there's like a plant-shaped piece or whatever, but it's crazy to think all these parts injection molded, 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors on one parts tree. I guess you're supposed to break this apart because there's 2 parts trees here, but they're like molded together. So yeah, it's labeled right here, A1 and A2. There's A1, A2, A3, A4, B1, B2, and B3, B4. And that's the whole kit. Yeah, Pacific Rim, that's pretty much, there's a same sort of like piloted robots. This particular Gunpla up here is short for Gundam plastic model, but Gundam is like a series of it. There's like an anime. There's new ones on Netflix right now that I would like to watch, but I don't have Netflix. Requiem. I can't ever feel like I say that right. There's kits coming out for that. That would be cool that I could like watch a new version of it, and because I've always seen these and thought, man, I don't want to paint all that. From what I knew from models, it was you had to paint everything, you had to glue everything. You had to have like 6 hands and good glue and good ventilation, because the good glue would freaking send you to outer space. But yeah, I was like, nah. And then I don't know what I was doing, just like window shopping on A-Main and looking at scratch and dent stuff. I was like, oh man, a scratch and dent item, that's kind of cool. And then I was just looking at all the stuff they had, and A-Main carries tons of shit. And I saw this kit. Oh, I just knocked the whole camera. Sorry, guys. This kit, and it was like normally $8.99 or $9.99, and it was scratch and dent, because this little dent on the box right here that you can like, there you can kind of see my fingers in it, but that much of a dent on the box, and it was like half price. And I was like, well, I'm gonna buy that, because shipping for A-Main is like $2.99, so it only, I'm not spending crazy on shipping or anything. So I got that and was like, sweet, I wait for that. And then I was like, well, I never really looked into them that much, and blah blah blah. So I finally looked into them on YouTube and went down a rabbit hole for days and days until I got my kit. And then I, in the meantime, found out about the entry grade and was like, oh, I probably should have started there. And then they have those on Amazon and stuff, so I just click buy now. That's my next one, entry grade. I should have started there to begin with. But yeah, so far I think it's super fun. And there's, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 runners for an entry grade. You're not supposed to use tools, but I am, just because I feel like I don't want to snap the pieces and have them fly across the room. Like the red and blue and yellow pieces, that's fine, but these like little tiny gray pieces, I'd lose that. Like it'd be gone. It'd be gone. BMC Gunpla is a slippery slope. Yeah, Dankpla. Is that how you say it? Dunk. I didn't know if it's from another country. Entry grades are awesome kits. Yeah, so far I'm really liking this one. I'm only on the arms, so I got the head and torso done, and this is my second kit ever, my first entry grade, and I plan on building all of them, and then building the SD kit to go along with the entry grade. I think people swap the heads. I thought that'd be kind of funny because I plan on trying to do a little bit of stop motion, maybe, or just pictures. I don't know. There's a bunch of really good like stop motion Gunpla, Gundam, whatever kit people out there. So I'm not gonna, compete with that. But I thought it'd be funny to like just make kind of funny ones. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna move you back down here. Turn my light back on. That might be too bright. That looks a little better. This one's going over here. I'm at the arms. Aha, I need that one. So this little piece right here, can barely see it, was loose in the bag when I opened it. So how you're not supposed to need tools for these to just snap out. Sometimes they just snap out by themselves when you open the bag. So luckily it's not too confusing that I can just be like, oh, that looks exactly like that. It's like Lego. You just look at the part and it looks like that part. That's what part it is. A1, A2. I just put this back over here and then I need that one. That was 10, yeah, down here. So yeah, it came out over here on this side. It's already popped out, and then on this side, it's right here. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. Again, you're supposed to not really need tools for this, but a good set of flush cuts for those that haven't built, which seems like most people in here already know. But this is awesome. I got a whole kit. It came with an X-Acto knife, replacement blades, like a huge file, a small file, a metal file, and 2 sets of tweezers for like $6. I plan on stickering the heck out of it. So, yeah. Super cheap to get into this hobby, but like I think it was Dankpla said, or let me go back up. BMC82, slippery slope. Yeah, you will get caught up in like. See, I'm just like pretty much doing which kits I think look cool. Like I like them. I don't know anything about the newest show or the last whatever or anything like that. B1, B2. That's not this one. So I'm just got, one of the other kits I'd like to get is the SD Crossbones. And I don't know if there's a Crossbones high grade kit to go with the SD kit. And so I looked it up on A main and it says pre-order. So I'm like, cool, that would be cool. I don't have the money right now, but I might pre-order it. I don't know when it'll get here, anything like that. We'll see. B1, B2, 5. But I was like, okay, so I'll see if there's any like information on it. There's already build videos, like 5 years old. So I don't know if it's like been out in Japan for 5 years and just not in America, or if A main had sold out and waiting for another shipment or what. But seemed kind of weird that there's like 5-year-old build videos on something that is unavailable to me right now. Where did the little piece of plastic go? Right there. Okay. B1, B2, 5. Did that. Oh, wait. These go this way. So obviously one should be one way and one should be the other way on this, I believe. Snap, click, hear that? And so this would be this way. Snap, click. Oh, I forgot that part. Oh no, wait, I did that first, and then this part. A1, A2. 9. Way over here. See, I can't ever get it to snap out because they're all held in with like 3 points of contact, so they don't really snap out very easy until you release like one part of it. Like, I don't know if you can see that little piece I'm cutting out down here. There's 3 connections. I cut out the one that like isn't in line, and then I just sort of spin it on the other 2, and it pops right out. And then left with that little tiny nub on top. I just can break it off after that. I got a pile of them over here. Okay, those 2, those 2. Now, that goes to the back and over the top of this, huh? Oh, yep, just like that. To the back. So I'd like to get into like panel lining and all that really awesome customization stuff. I'd really actually prefer to do like weathering instead of just panel lining. I think it would be super fun. Okay, where does this has to capture that? Ta-da. Man, that was crazy. I don't know why when it's like 2 things, it only seems to get at me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 pieces per arm right here. And there you can kind of, I don't know which way's up really. I think the short part would be the hand, but there's the elbow joint and it bends like way past 90 degrees. So that's pretty crazy that out of just like some snap together pieces. I mean, Lego can do that with like, 1 or 2 joints, but 9 pieces and to have all this like layering effect and can't hardly see it. There's like, see those panel lines? That's like 2 different pieces come together to make it, look like armor and stuff is what it really is supposed to look like. What's going on, Jeff? Sorry, I'm not watching the chat very much because my phone's pointed straight down at this, so I'm not seeing. Wait, so those are the arms done. 1, 2 arms. Next, step 4. Wait, yeah. Step 4 says to assemble the arms and the head to the torso, and then add a few other parts. It looks like B1 and B2 part 3. B1 and B2 part 3 right here. It looks like I got this. Part 3. Whoa. That one seemed to like want to snap off and fly away almost. So there's one of those. The other one's over here. This white, I don't know, when I cut it, you're going to block it so it doesn't shoot away. When I cut it, it seems more snappy instead of soft like the other ones. I mean, not like soft, but kind of softer plastic, it felt like. What else? Hands. I guess I could put, well, I'll do the hands first. B1 and B, wait, yeah, B1, B2. What the hell? Assemble this part first. Okay. Yeah, this part first. B1 part 4 right here. See there, like you heard the difference. That one seemed not to like snap when I clicked it. The little piece doesn't want to come out. And A1 7 runner A1 7. Hey, it's the hand. I don't know how I didn't see that part before. That must be the back of the hand right there. Huh. Okay. So I gotta do this twice. What's 21? Guess I should turn on the background music again, huh? Since it's so quiet now. Oh, and then I needed the other back of the hand, which was on B2, number 13, over here. See, the other parts, these must be not identical, because usually if they're identical side to side, well, I mean, obviously the hands aren't identical side to side, but it seems like the back of the hand would be identical side to side. They're the same number, just on a different runner, or on the same, B1 to B2. Okay. Ah. My mat over here for a reason. See, then it doesn't try to slip away on you. So on some of you see, these are the hands. I'm going to try to show you closer. There's like the back of the hand, and there's the front. It's a little fist. It just like holds the gun and the God, I can't ever remember what the hell the weapons are called. Beam saber, beam rifle, beam saber. I don't know why it doesn't ever focus on that. But so on some of the other grades, the hand, each finger is movable. So you have to like build fingers, where this is like 2 pieces per hand. So definitely don't know when I'll be getting to like a master grade build, because that seems like a lot. Okay, so it tells me to put this torso together. Arm. Okay, so that definitely goes up. Don't think it matters. But this goes this way. And then on here. Wow, that seems. That's all it does is fit in there. Why did that seem so loose? Oh, that's why. It wasn't all the way in. It does say like snap pieces together, so it is clicked together for a reason, I guess. You have to click it all the way together. If you plan on painting it, I would definitely paint it before. See, what did that one there? That time it did go all the way in. I'd paint it before you put it together, so you don't have to worry about taking it back apart. Okay, don't mess around. Hand. Gotta remember which hand goes on which side, right? Click. Thumbs go forward, so that's pretty cool. Head goes on. I don't know why they want the head on already, but I'll do it. Yeah. So here's the guy so far, just the top torso. You can see his hands. I can't barely move it with one finger, but his hand is movable up and down. It's in a ball joint. There, go this way. And then his, hold him like this. Oh, so don't break nothing. His head's movable. I went ahead and did that. Choo, 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 choo. So that's cool. I'm going to try to do, it's even got like a double joint, so it can go way back like that. I mean, it doesn't look way back, but then way forward like that. That's cool. And then the elbow joint, like I said, oh, shoulder joint, can go like past 90. And then right now, obviously, extend that way, or you can rotate it and go all the way up. So they're definitely posable, but you can see how small this is. Kind of, I thought it was a little taller than this, but I've never seen one in real life, so I did not know. Okay, hands on, shoulders on. Next, I'm about to fall off my table here. Next, it says, I guess I skipped the armor part. The shoulder armor. You gotta build 2 of those, and it says to fit click on to the shoulders. A1, A2. It's the multicolored ones. So yeah, this side is A1 and this side is A2, and I'll go ahead and do it just to show you guys. It like bends in half. So this is A1 and this is A2. Now I'm gonna have to remember. I mean, it's labeled, but now I'm gonna have to remember to grab both of them. A1 6 is right here. Big armory part. Oh, I need 5 too, so right here next to it. Okay, so that's A1. Yeah, see, snapping off multiple pieces at a time when they look the same, for me, I'm kind of worried that I'm going to get these mixed up because obviously it's like front and back, but the fact that it says like A1, A1, A2, A2, I'm going to have to remember this was from A1 and this was from A2. And B1, B2 is with these white runners. And the same thing with these white ones. So there's B1, B2. These snap in half. I'm not going to do it because I find it easier to pick up one runner than 2. Number 9. Number 9. Number what? 9? Yeah, that's a big piece. But I don't know, for some reason I feel like this piece doesn't look like this piece. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's definitely the right number, so we'll see. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. 2 little plastic nubs go in my pile over here. I wonder if this is the kind of plastic that you could like melt down all these trees and like form into a bowl or something. I know there's kits now, which I think they're pretty cool. I don't know if there's any actually Gunpla people left in here. They probably got bored and left. But there's recycled plastic kits where they're like mostly black and then have like a hint of like a highlight color. And there's one that's like all black and neon pink, and it's freaking awesome looking. Like that's the one I'd want. I don't remember what grade they were, but they were super freaking cool. Like that's would be if I ever get yeah, well, I'm already deep in the hobby with 2 kits, but you know, if I ever get to the point where I'm like, which kit do I really want? I'll have to remember like that recycled plastic kit. I thought it was freaking awesome looking. Like I want to make one of these and just paint everything black except for, you know, one color of one other thing or something, just because I thought it looked so cool. All right, shoulder armor. I guess that's all the pieces I need for it for now. So these were off of A1. So I need 1 and 1 and 1. So yeah, I guess that's why there's a big difference. See how that has two little holes for the, peg obviously to go into. If you look at this side, it has, oh, they can't hold it, the pegs. So that's why one is A15 and one's A16. Is even though they look exactly the same, one has one side and one has the other side. That's not lined up. High grade something, or I forgot what, and master grade. God, strike. And then, you know which way goes which side. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll find out. Oh, I see that it does go on this side. Hmm. Ah. Those don't really snap click like the other ones. I thought it. Oh, on this one it doesn't say snap click. Oh, it says snap click to fit the shoulder armor on, but you don't need to snap click to put it together. So that's 3 pieces, a little shoulder armor. We got 2 of them. Shoulders are this way. Oh, that was gonna be hard. I swear earlier the snap click fit part I was like had to force a little almost, but this one I just bring the elbow click. Now he's got armor. Let's put him on the box right here so I can show you guys. If I pose him right, he should stand up by himself. Yeah. So about half done. We got a waist, an iron diaper, and his legs. Try to get my face out of here, but I'm also looking real close at the camera. All right, I'm gonna take a break for a second. The waist is next. So there's a part on here that I saw on a video. Yeah. So kind of hard to see. Right there's like what they call the iron diaper. That's the back side of it. It doesn't move or anything. And then here's the front. One side of this covers one leg and the other side covers another leg, and it's one piece. Apparently you cut this in half right in the middle so that it can pivot, so you can pivot one leg or the other without moving both pieces all the way up. So I got to remember to do that when I come to that point. I'm out of coffee, so I will be right back. I'm going to put you back down here looking at this guy instead of me, or instead of it nothing, I guess. Coffee, 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 coffee. That's warmer than I thought it would be. I'm back. So we got half a dude, half a strike Gundam. I don't remember. GAT X105 strike Gundam. I can't ever remember all the. There's like so many multiverses and stuff for this. It's like, who goes? Is that this one or that one? I just like a cool robot. Like I got this one because I thought he was cooler than the other one. That's just me. Oh, I need some water too with some coffee. Why not? Trying to stay awake soon. Tired. Got to be up at 4 a.m. Dude, take off. I don't plan on ending anytime soon. So I still got a waist and I guess only 2 legs left. Oh, and the weapons. But then I'm going to model them and pose them and put them next to my other one and do all that fun stuff. I was hoping Jim and them would be back. I forgot how I put the link in the chat last time, but I could probably figure that out if anyone wants to hang out. Sleek, what's going on? I guess I missed you popping in too. See, my chat on the screen doesn't go as high as my chat on the tablet. Jeff, not a problem. Yeah, Jeff, it has been real fun trying to check out new type or HLJ. I don't know what HLJ stands for. John Ventura, oh snap. Gunpla, I watched a review on the HG Dom today. Glad you found the purple version. Gunpla, let's hopefully I can do this. Go to channel. I'm gonna put your link in the chat so I can remember to check it out later. Wait, why didn't it go? Where'd it go? Gunpla, go to channel. What the heck? All right, apparently my tablet's not working, so I'll have to remember maybe leave a normal comment on here so I can go check out your channel, man. I was going to leave your channel link on here. James, I don't know if you can post the link if you're still watching, or my mom, if you remember how to do that. Go to Gunpla. Post his link for me, please. Because John said he watched a review of his, and I'd like to see it. Oh, there are places that sell other Gunpla and models. Gotcha, BMC. Yeah, I'm super new to the, obviously, like I said, this is my second kit, but I mostly go through A main because it's in my state, like close to me, except for the one I bought came from freaking the North Carolina distribution center. Apparently, when you buy Scratch and Dent, it's from wherever it's from. And I got this one on Amazon. I got the Amazon card, and it was, freaking buy now, click, done. Sweet, James. Thanks for posting that link for me. I didn't know if you're still here. I mean, it's kind of boring, but just hanging out Sunday night, chilling. I sent Jason the link, but I don't think it worked because Jim said it didn't work. Jason, is your kid watching, or you didn't want to show him in case there was smokage? Coffee's so good. Oh, that part is next with the waist that I have to cut in half. What's that? I guess it's on the lower setting. I made myself a studio light by putting a piece of paper over a LED flashlight to try to make it softer, but still pretty. I can see like the reflection on my glasses and shit. It's pretty dang bright. But I wanted you guys to be able to see what I was doing down here. So, anybody else curious in getting one of these yet, besides the people that are obviously here watching that already have them? But I doubt James, you probably don't want to build one. Jeff, you knew what they were. I don't know if you just read that or if you already knew or what's up. Have you ever built one of these? Have you ever seen one of these built? I seen they were doing like world champions or something. I forget. I've been watching lots of videos of it where people like customize them, you know, age them and kit bash them, where they put this kit and that kit together and kits from other brands and crazy stuff, like super awesome. And I never seen one and realized that they were quite like that small. You know, they're tiny. So to like, you know, all the videos are like super up close and they look like, you know, a freaking person standing there. But it's like all the detail they get on them and all these little like water slide decals that come with some of the like master grade kits and stuff, like, you know, 50 little decals that say like warning hot vent, but it's like that big and you're supposed to put it, you know, freaking on the vent or whatever. Crazy stuff. But super interesting. I mean, I said, I never really got into models because I never wanted to glue and paint and like hold the stuff together. And I was always like, why is the rim like 4 pieces instead of just like a rim? Why do I have to put it together? Like now I'm like, oh, this is fun because it's like 4 pieces and it builds stuff. But as a kid, I was just like, you can buy a toy car right there. Why do I have to build a toy car? And then it's not even a toy; it's a model. I'm supposed to just look at it. But now, like sitting down, doing this, snapping it together. That, you know, obviously I have limitations, but this has been pretty easy. I don't know how hard like the master grades would be when like the pieces of plastic. I mean, I tried to show you the pieces of plastic on his head. You know, there's little tiny. His head was like 9 pieces, I think I said. The yellow is a different piece. The red's a different piece. White's a different piece. The gray inside the vent, you can't even tell, but like in the vent next to, you know, his ear vents or whatever they are, there's gray in there. So even that's an extra piece. And I thought, I don't know about that. No way. Like tiny little pieces, fat, grubby, one hand. Like that's going to be a pain in the ass. But it's not bad. Wonder how long Jim and them are going to be, or if they're even going to come back afterwards. They'll probably like be all hyped up, want to do something. Yeah, Jeff, it's actually not that bad. So this kit, this is the beginner or entry. I keep saying beginner and level. Entry grade. All the lights in here. This was $9.99 on Amazon, so it's not like crazy expensive. I think some of the master grade kits are like $24, and that's like, you know, high grade. I know there's like bigger, more expensive ones. Like I seen one that's like, I forgot what scale it was, but obviously like these are 1/144th scale. Crazy weird scale, but there was one that was like, you know, this tall, but it was like $100, and I was like, that would be kind of fun to put together because you're like clunk clunk. You know, I don't even know if it's a kit. I assumed it was, but yeah, putting like a huge thing together. And I also saw, I think someone 3D printed a big kit of it. That'd be kind of cool, but again, expensive. All right, we're on to the waist. It looks like it's in a couple different languages now, where the other kit I had was like straight Japanese. They make a 1/48 scale and a 1/35 scale. Yeah, I don't remember what video it was or who it was. I think it was that girl that did a live the other day building. She had one in the background, and I was super curious and like went through her videos to where I saw that one and was just like, that would be cool. Like that's a big old, like you could, she said like her boyfriend, like there was one that was like life scale. I think that's the 1/35 scale would be the like life size one. But yeah, I thought that would be cool. All right, back down to here. We're doing the waist. B1, B1, B2, B1, 8. Let's see. This one has 4 points of. Ooh, try to snap off. 4 points of contact, and it's still. When I clipped it, then it wanted to come off, but like trying to grab it, it did not want to come off. So this is the piece I think I need to cut in half. BMC probably might have built an entry grade. There was once a while back that was over 5 feet tall. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't remember what grade it was or what scale it was, but I was like, dang, can't ever focus on this thing. I think this is the one I have to cut in half for the front flaps, but I'm not going to do that until I put it together and am sure. 10. It's crazy. I mean, you'll never see it on here. How minute they get the flashing on it. Yeah. I got 4 little parts to put together and I'll be out. Little nub on top. That one could probably be filed. See, I don't know if you ever even like. They're so small. It's like, when do you ever see the little tiny flashing part unless you pick it up and look at it? But I plan on taking pictures of it and stuff, so maybe I will see it more than I think I will. If that makes sense. B2, that's not till later, but 14. B2, 14. This is the crotch. Sticks out pretty far for a crotch. And then I need A2. Oh, wait, an A3. I haven't even touched A3 yet. That's over here. A3 22 must be up here, yep. Wow. I got that one. Piece of plastic in the way. Sorry, I'm trying to keep all this stuff where you guys can kind of see it, but also where I can see the instructions. A2, number 13. A1. A2. 15. Oh, this little tiny piece right there. Just that little, like, whatever shape that is. See, I don't know. That one I could just pry out with my fingers. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. This. Yeah, I think this is. Well. Oh, this goes on front of it. So okay. Gonna kind of do the steps a little backwards here and put this little blue piece on just so I don't lose it. This is where some rubber cement would come in handy because that just like friction fits in there. Nothing, nothing keeping it but a little friction. I mean, Lego's all friction, but so this I am going to cut because this goes over the front of it. I got 2 pieces there. So 1. Oh, I might need to cut that. So it doesn't. There. They are once in a while back. I cut mine between the ball joints and the exact with an exact. Oh, I just used my snip, so I probably should have used an X-Acto blade, like you said. I'm pretty bad at reading the chat after the fact of I should have done something differently. This goes on like this. This goes on the back. Right. All right. Yeah. See. So now you can see this this hardware. Got it. Front shielding can move this up and this up independently. So my dad just stopped in and told me it was time to smoke a joint. So I'm going to let some music play while I go enjoy that. I'm not going to end the stream. I'll be right back. Done with the waste. All I got is 2 legs left, guys. Give me like 5 minutes and I will be right back. Alright, y'all. Sorry to leave for so long. Had to get some hippie calories in me. I'm gonna leave the music maybe there and see how that is. BMC82, no new comments, it looks like. Cut mine between the ball joints, yeah. So, cut mine between the ball joints too. Now I got, see his crotch bulge? It's pretty intense, dude. Calm down a little bit. Now I got 2 legs and weapons. And then we're done. But I'm going to hang out for a while. So don't go anywhere just yet. Unless there's another cooler live on. Then I don't blame you for watching. Is that music too loud? I don't know if my mom or anybody's still watching. She might have took a bathroom break. Have some coffee. I guess I could back up so I'm not showing you my nose hair. A3 and A4. That's the one I haven't barely used yet. It's good. Thanks, James. James is always watching, hanging out. I changed it to Into Space since these guys are like Space, Earth Force, Federation, Space Force, whatever. I don't even know all the things. If there's anybody still watching, sorry I took off so long. I'm sure you know all the names of the actual federations and the forces and things that, you know, make sense. I like try to remember, and I've watched so much stuff, and I found like a comedy dubbed version of one of the series, and it was like they cussed and they're just like, dude, what the F, and what, you know, and it's obviously like nothing to do, but I think they kind of tried to tell you the story in there. I wasn't sure, so I sort of watched a few episodes and then I was like, I want to see what's actually going on. Like the weapons, it took me so long. I always wanted to call it a lightsaber because Star Wars, lightsaber. Well, it's a beam saber. If you think of like laser beam saber, beam rifle, different names, different stuff. There's lots to learn, lots of rabbit hole to go down. All right, for those of you that are still watching, I'm going to start the legs. Where is... This is another one. I haven't got one part off this tree yet. I've built half the robot and have like barely touched 2 of the whole trees. It's crazy. All right. A3, A4, 24. A3, A4, 24. This gray seems a little snappy again compared to some of the other colored plastics. This one, they snapped when I cut it. See, I should maybe like file some of this stuff. I want to like just there. See, use my tooth and just like scratch it off, and it looks all right. I'm over here. I'm gonna shuffle my instructions here. B3, B4, 22. This is A. B3, B4, 22. 21, 22, 22. Okay. I guess I'll cut there. And there. B3, B4, 22. I'm just trying to double check all the parts that I'm cutting before I cut them so that I don't screw up. I really don't want to put something together wrong or like break it, God forbid even. So B3, 21, I need these ones too. God forbid break a part and have to like glue it together just to finish the model, and then like have to not show that part because it looks like shit. I don't know. So these are like the same but different. Gonna have to remember that. Put that with our B3, B4, 17 right up here. See, I can kind of get my flush cuts right in to where they're supposed to snap off anyways, so it's not too bad. Otherwise, I do see why. I've seen a lot of videos of people cutting out around the part and then snipping off the little nibs that are left, or nubs, or whatever you call it. And now I understand why you would do that. A3, A4. Because if you don't want those little nibs, it's kind of easier to get at. I don't really have the ability to hold the little part in my hand and then cut it. So I let the parts tree hold it so I can cut it out, you know? And so it's kind of nice that these snap out. But like my other kit, it wasn't too bad to just cut them out right off the tree. A3, A4, 23, right here, right here. Let's see if that will snap out. See, they're pretty well secured, so it's like hard to get them to snap out, really. I see plastic hanging out. Jason Earl, are you still watching? You probably went to bed. I didn't know if you were. I think I missed if you were letting your kid watch or if he was still into these at all. I know you said something, or I talked to you about he was building one and you had to help him on part of it. I could see why. He said something like he took all the parts off the tree and then you had to like figure it out. That would be like dumping out your entire Lego collection every time you built a new kit. You're like, oh, I have to find the new part. I think that's all the parts for that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts to build the upper part, I think, or the lower part. I'm not sure which part of the leg. But I'm going to take 2 of these. Of course, I don't want to sit where I can work on them. B3 and B4, 22. This goes where? On the sides? That's 21 over there. Aha. And so, and then on the other side would be, I guess it doesn't matter, one of these pieces. Shit. So 3 pieces, boom, look at the color separation from 3 pieces. Pretty cool. Okay, so now I kind of got the gist. I can do the other leg, no problem. Right, no problem. Just, no problem. Just fit. And then the way they make these kits where they cut off doesn't get isn't like super visible or anything. I mean, sometimes they're kind of visible, like right here on this one's a little visible, but not too bad. And then the seam line just looks like part of, you can't even tell, where the seam line is. I don't know if that's too bright or not. Yeah, you can't even tell where the seam line is on here, but it just looks like it's part of like the robot itself. Like, okay, a leg and a leg. One of these. One of these. Whoa. See, I don't like when I do stuff like that. Like, why did that fight me and then like click? Seems good now. And these go on the back, it looks like. This part down. Whoa, I think that's actually the knee. For some reason I was thinking that was the back, but I think it's the front. Part of a leg. I believe that's the knee, like, shield. I would assume. Not 100% sure on that. Alright, so get those pieces out of the way. B3 and B4. 20 and 16. 16 is up here. Both. Snappy, snappy. Snappy, snappy. I got plastic sticking to my fingers and stuff. 16. I need 20. Right here in the middle. It's weird. Sometimes the little nibs come right off, and sometimes like that one like hurt my finger to like bend it over, like it was thicker than the other ones. I don't know. Those two pieces go together, so I'm gonna start with those. Okay, there we go. Got to get them just right. Don't want to force this stuff. I mean, they fit together. If they don't, you're probably doing something wrong. Like something's not lined up. So if you're forcing it or something's wrong, take it apart, look at it, make sure you got the right pieces, make sure they're lined up right. Like this has, there we go, 3 little pegs and 3 holes, and you have to make sure they line up just right. There you can kind of, there you can see how it's raised up right there. That's part of the tree. And I don't know if I can hold this part, file this at all. I barely dented it, but that's what you're supposed to do with those, is file them down to get rid of them. Okay, now I got pieces of plastic everywhere. I'm making microplastic. Bad for the environment. A3 and A4, that's this one. I need 2 parts, 26 right here. I swear the gray plastic is so weird. On one, it's like crunchy. On the other, it's like the softest color. So 26, right? Yeah. Almost thought I cut out the wrong parts for a second. Into the pieces I just built, facing that way. Wait, yeah, in the bottom. Snap. Pretty satisfying when it fits together. Snap. Okay. Now those into these. Snap. Snap. Yep, that's definitely the knee part, I believe. Oh, and I need another piece for the back. A3, A4. Move legs out of the way. A3, A4, 27. Let's see if that one. There, I got that one out. That one was pretty easy. Those go, move this in the back of the knee to hide that. Sure, one side or the other. Okay, so that joint, I don't think it matters right now, so I'm going to make that my outside side. And then that way, put all the good kind of detail to one side or the other. Snap. Which means this one has to go the other way. That one doesn't want to go in like that one. Oh, there it went. Snap. There's the legs. So it's got like a double knee joint so that you get, it won't focus. So you get all this articulation. So pretty cool for like a simple snap together kit that you get like more than 90 degrees of articulation on it, and like, you know, can really do a lot with it. Even though they're like models, it's supposed to just like pose and stand still. It's pretty cool how posable they really are. Auntie, I need to get a magnifying glass to even see the instruction and cut out the pieces. I mean, it's not bad. Obviously, it's like far away, but you know, it's probably that big of a letter that says like B3, you know. Next, looks like I'm doing 3. B3 and B4. B3 and B4, number 19 right up here. Excuse me. Jeff, try putting it together without instructions. Yeah, that would be crazy. Just to like know what part goes to what part. Yeah, that would be nuts. Why does it only say 1 for that? See, these ones these ones say B3 and B4 number 19, so I cut them out. The next part just says A4 30. So these have to be the same. Am I on the right part? Yeah. 30. These have to be exactly the same, where those are one's one and one's the other. They look exactly the same. Like, it only really shows me putting together one foot. It doesn't even say do it twice, so that's weird. Number 30, right? Yeah. Ooh, the red plastic's a little chunky too. Oh yeah, I forgot to count. So I've been kind of counting all the pieces of the legs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There'll be 11 pieces on one leg. So that's, not too many, not too a lot, I guess, but 11 little pieces to kind of fit together. But you're only doing like 2 pieces at a time, and then you put those 2 pieces connected to another 2 pieces, and then those 2 you just move on. So why are these the same but different? That's weird. I guess you guys can see that kind of. So nice simple white piece, red piece. Kind of only fits one way. Right leg, left leg. See, now they have it separated. So I built 2 feet. I must just put those aside for now. Right leg, A. Is this A? Yeah, A3 and A4. Get this back out here. Right leg, A3, 25. A3, 25. A3, 28. Wait, it wants me to put this in there first, so I'm going to do that. With that part facing. I don't know if that's in or out. I'm going to have to do obviously one way or one the other way, but it's facing in, so I guess I'll do it in. Snap. Okay, leg. Fit, snap. A3. A3, 28. Yep. There we go. No, I don't need that one till the next side. And B3, 18. B3, 18. Yeah, that's not gonna come out of there. Whoa. That piece seems kind of fragile, so I would definitely still recommend having a set of nippers or an X-Acto knife even you could just cut them off with, because like this piece has a ball joint like floating in it, so that's pretty flexible, and I'd hate to break that or something just trying to get it out of the part or out of the tree, B3, 18. Put those together. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to snap this together and hope I don't break it. This goes forward. Luckily, the ball joints and stuff on these kits are not like super high tolerance, Oh yeah, see, that went in no problem. I was a little, I think that has to go under there. There we go. I was a little worried that trying to snap that on would I'd flex that point, but it's pretty loose in there, so I'm not really worried about it. And then that goes in the foot. So it really doesn't matter what foot is what right now. Snap, click. So now we got a foot and foot armor. Sure seems like loose on there, but that's what it shows. Just like that. It's weird they wouldn't make that two pieces where it can fit on. Maybe they want it to. I know why they did it. Is when you're like this, you want your leg at like an angle. Your armor has to move with you. You know, you can't have stationary armor. So now I gotta think of which leg is which. I wanted this to be the outside. Yeah. That one's not much better though. Well, actually, it doesn't show me that part. See, it doesn't tell me what side's the outside yet. So how am I supposed to know which side of that to put in this side? Okay, wait. There's the knee. There's the knee. Yeah, alright, so this one. Snap. See, that's weird how loose that is. Oh. There's a leg. But see, you can like angle the foot way over here, and then the ankle armor is like loose, but it, you know, moves with it. So it's kind of supposed to. Maybe that, no, can't go in anymore. I don't think. Looks a little off-sided. Maybe I do have to put that in further. I don't think that goes in further. Oh, there went another click. Yeah, now it's a lot more solid. That makes sense. So I had that a little loose. It's not supposed to be quite that loose. I had to click that armor right here. It still moves. Just not as freely like it was. Like, still moves. It's just not as like loose as it was, which I think I had it like too loose. All right, one foot. Next, left leg, A4, number 25 up here. Try putting it in, yeah, but I'm kind of blind. Yeah, me too. I'm wearing glasses, Auntie. I'm definitely kind of blind. So see, now I can't really say. Oh yeah, I can. That wanted to be. Wait. If I got one that way. Yeah, one has to go that way. Snap. Left leg. A4. 29. And B4. 23. Another one of these guys. I don't want to use white guys, eh? God, see, I don't want to bend that piece too much and get it off. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. How did I do this last time? I think that's in all the way. It's definitely more solid than shit. That has to be, god dang it, under that part. Oh, clears that part. Okay, that's good. Now into the foot. Here's the foot. This little ball joint right there clicks into the front part of the foot, kinda. Click. See, now that got loose. Oh, my elbow. Now, click into the foot, right? Click. There we go. One and 2 legs. Knocked them over since I moved. See, I see the rear joint. It's hard to tell. See how that's not like lined up right there? I think it's supposed to be. I mean, it's just a, yeah, it's just a joint so you can move the foot in any direction. So I guess technically it doesn't have to be lined up. There it is, more lined up. But see how that ankle guard only attaches on one side and then like floats? I think I got the ball joint side on the outside each time, so you won't see it as much, hopefully. I don't know. All right, leg. Now I gotta flip the instructions over, it looks like. I thought that was it. Nope. So on this side it's color, so we went from black and white left leg to step 9 in color. All of a sudden, like, I'll put this over here. So the last part is, it looks like putting the legs on, putting the torso on the waist. Wait, putting the legs on the waist, putting the legs and waist on the torso, and then you build the beam rifle, and I forgot what the shield's called. I'm gonna read it so I don't. Oh, anti-beam shield. Well, beam rifle, anti-beam shield. That makes sense. So, I'm going to take the waist. This is the front with the cut flaps. I did not hear a snap. Sometimes I don't want to hear a snap. Like, what if it's gonna break? And I think I heard that some of these hip joints, yeah. See, it wasn't all the way in there. Some of these hip joints on these kids can be fragile, so I'm worried about breaking it. Or see, it feels like it's in there, but then it won't move. I think it's supposed to like move freely in there. Like I said, these are supposed to be posable and stuff. Wait. Oh, you can hyperextend the leg. I thought I had the knee backwards or something for a second on this one. Yeah, that's real stiff. Oh, foot fell off. What happened? There we go. Man, those freaking hip joints are stiff. So I heard this with these kits, that the hip joints can be kind of bothersome almost. Man, yeah, because that is, those are stiff. I don't know. I want him to like stand up, but I don't want to break him or whatever. Okay, standing. Oh, what is that? B2 number 15. B2 number 15 right here. They are the same. This is his side waist armor right here that I just cut out. So I think that looks like all of the parts off of that tree are now gone. I mean, it should be. I'm like at the very end, but I'm just sort of double checking. I mean, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm just going to put it back in the box, but double checking before I like move it all the way out of the way. So it says to put those up here. See, that ball joint felt so much nicer. They like go all the way in, yeah, and then they flare up right there. Man, those joints are just, I don't know what to, I don't know enough tricks to know how to fix that. Why are you so nosy? Would you look at this freaking shit? How's everyone doing this evening? Hanging out, man, building this robot. I'm about to put the torso on the bottom of the body. So you're just in time to catch the finishing touches, kind of. Snap, there we go. Oh man, he's taller than that. Kind of leaning back. You're supposed to model him a certain way and blah 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 blah, but I'm just trying to get him to stand up a little better. Feet are all funky. It won't. Why is that so stiff? There we go. Yeah, his hips just do not want to. Thought that almost pulled out. His hips just do not want to bend very well. You guys are like looking down on him. It looks kind of funny. Plus, he's leaning forward, it seems like. I'm gonna move him to the side so I can finish the weapons. Put the compatible connector for the action base. Huh. Don't have that. A3, 34, and 35. Which way's up the side right here. A3. Cut it off there. And there. Got his beam rifle going, 36. Oh man, there's a little tiny scope right here. And is that it for that? Yep, 34, 35, 36. It says to put something towards something. The flat side? I don't know, we'll see in a second. That way. Okay, so yeah, there's a flat side. You can't hardly see on where the little scope goes. It's like a D shape, pretty much. You know, it only fits on one way. What side is it on? Towards me. Might get out my tweezers to mess with this part because my fat fingers are gonna make this real hard. So D shape is towards me, right? Maybe I can do it with my fat fingers. Tweezers don't seem easier right now. If I can get it close. God. Oh, ta-da. Jeez. Put the cover back on these sharp as shit ass needles. Yeah, Nosy, I don't know if you've ever seen these. This is a Gunpla or Gundam model kit. This is my second one. I don't remember if you were watching my first one, but this is my second one, so this now can go in his hand. I'm gonna put it in his hand. Ta-da! Oh, he's way over here. Sorry, guys. I didn't look up. Mad respect. Oh, what? For building this with one hand or what? Okay, now I'm onto the shield. Oh, still technically only step 10, even though it's like a whole different part than the gun. You should be step 11, but there's only 10 steps. Okay, B4. It's like the only parts left, really, so B4. What else is on here that I need? B3 number 24. Yep. That's not gonna come out of there easily for me. Snip. As soon as you cut one, it's like it falls off. It's crazy. Like with your fingers, it doesn't move. You cut one support, so there's another clean runner. Cut one support and it like jumps out. Yellow piece, A1 number 32. A1 number 32. This is the last piece on here too. Looks like it. I actually tried to do a few things to my crawler with only one hand just so I could somewhat experience how you do stuff, and I failed miserably. I applaud you, sir. Well, thanks. I don't have a choice, so I'm glad you got to go back to doing it with two hands. But yeah, I mean, I've had my brothers and stuff be like, dude, I tried to zip up my sweatshirt for like 20 minutes with one hand. I don't understand. Like, how do you even get dressed? Well, I have to, so I do it. I figure it out. A3 number 33. A3, right here. Is that gonna pop out? Yep. Ow. I believe that's all the pieces. One. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the gun is 3 pieces. I think that's the only step I did without counting the pieces. The shield is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So, yellow. Building right behind this guy, so this yellow piece goes on. You stand over here so I can build on my map. Where does that go? That's the right side, right? Yeah. So it just floats on the bottom right there. Got a, oh, almost lost that part. Got a dog hair on my part somehow. My dog's not even in here. Just magically floats up. Yeah, so I guess that just goes there. Then the red. Why does that not seem right? That's not right either. This one goes. No. That's in the wrong spot. Goes right there. There we go. Aha. See? Now it clicked all the way in there. Thought that it was just like sitting on top of there, and I thought that's weird. Everything else like clicks together, and this one just sits there. That don't seem right. And it wasn't, but now it is. And then no, let's go that way. Yeah. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be a little more three-dimensional than I thought it was. It's on there. Flip it over. Ball point. Oh, see that just there it clicked all the way in there. See, how come those didn't click all the way? Those ankle guards. Oh, he's right off screen. You guys didn't say nothing. Indeed, bro, you had to learn because you are forced to, whereas most do not. To that I say, those that us realize how blessed we are. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it to like remind you, but I'm hoping. I think LGRC said his brother like recently had an accident and lost a limb, and he showed him one of my videos, and it's like, dude, look, this guy lost a hand, and he still works on RCs, he still plays RCs, he still films RCs. So yeah, it's pretty, you know. You just gotta keep on fucking keeping on. How does that go on the outside of the arm? Oh, I do see now. Flip it over. Yeah. Why? There we go. Yeah, this thing's gonna be harder to pose than I thought it would be, just because these hips like do not want to pose. But there you see I got him, you know, defending, shooting. He's a little leaned backwards, just mostly so I could aim him at you guys. But so there's my second build. Here's my first one. You can see the size difference now. But also, like, you know, they're kind of the same dude. They're, you know, not exactly, but it's crazy how close they are. Gunpla, like a sort of Gundam. Yeah, so Gunpla is Gundam plastic model. It's short for Gundam plastic model. It's Gundam, but Gunpla. I'm gonna drink some coffee now while you guys take in the finished build, and then I might try to pose them into something else. But yeah, I believe all my parts runners are empty. I think it says somewhere on here like end of thing, but I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of double check and put them all back in the box. Yeah, pretty sure that's all parts. So yeah, there's the kit in the background. Choo, choo, choo. Get the light off of it, and there's the actual guy. So, I mean, you can almost see it's not not even life size on the box. They're pretty small. I mean, the box isn't huge, but you can see they're pretty little down there. What I really would like to do is get him in like an action pose. Like I see people model these guys, and I think, you know, that looks cool, but are they really doing it when it's this difficult? So you just like move it a little bit. Because these hips, I don't know about these hips. I'm gonna say, well, it'd be more this way, right? Trying to think of how I would stand if I'm doing something, but dang. I'm just gonna move his arm up out of the way. Move his little, see his iron diaper, his armor right here. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the head might be the same size as a Deadbolt guy. I mean, they got some like flare going on and some eyes, but there's like all kinds of different heads. So I wonder if the head would fit on a Deadbolt. See there, it seemed a little free. Nope, there it just fell out. I'm afraid to snap that on any harder because I don't know how hard it's supposed to go on. So maybe I'm not going to get as much mobility as I thought I was going to out of this. It's still in the joint, doesn't look stressed. I'm gonna keep going and see. This doesn't look like it's in there. Okay, maybe let's just come off the back. Taking the shield and stuff off is harder than it looks. I don't know how I could pose them like this with this on here though. I'm gonna put them on this thing just so I can show you guys. Alright, action pose number something. Whoa, this thing's slippery. And he fell over. There we go, kind of. Oh, I wanted him kind of shooting more. There we go. So you can see behind the scenes there, I got his feet, you know. See how like splayed out that is and how much angle you can get on that? And then look at like, oh, it's kind of aimed high, but oh, they fall over even posed. Kind of get the action shot of Shield shooting over his shield at you. There you get like a good, you know, he's shooting over that way. See you, Nosy. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, be safe driving, man. I'd rather you not die watching my live. Not worth the view. But yeah, look at the, I mean, it took me a second. And obviously if you have two hands, it's probably a little freaking easier. But, I mean, I got some good pose out of that. Ah! There you went. Let's see. Nothing fell off. So they're pretty solid. I mean, look, he didn't even like barely, his knee just went down a little bit. Nothing crazy. Oh, can he double hand this gun? Dang, he almost can. I want to take the shield off, but for some reason it wasn't just popping out. I need my, where'd my tools go? Oh, they're underneath of me. Need my razor knife or something to pop his shield out the back of his arm. I don't want to do that either because I don't want to scratch it. Put you back down here looking at this guy. I'm trying to take his shield out. It's just a little like peg, like a Lego type peg. But for some reason I can't get like my fingernail in there to pry it out. Been going 2 hours and 47 minutes. I'm just gonna hang out for a while and pose this guy around, so not in a hurry to get off or anything. Just sort of chilling. Oh, come on off of there. Oh, man, maybe it snapped in there. I don't know. I don't know how to get it off. I didn't think I heard it. Oh, there went his whole arm, so now I can at least not worry about that part. God, the shield will not come back off of his arm. That's kind of a bummer if it's like permanent. Guess I could take that part off. God. They really don't like taking that shield back off of there. I mean, I wanted to shoot his gun two-handed. I'm gonna... Oh, Nosy's gone already. I was gonna say I'm gonna cheat and use my other hand. Ah, jeez, that was tight in there. Oh, his hand popped off when I did that. Okay, so I want to see if I can get him double hand shooting his gun. I don't know if the hand is gonna go in the right position all the way. Oh, and I don't know if that's gonna fit in there. Is that even supposed to be a handle? Looks like a handle. Oh, it does fit. Alright. You wouldn't have your hand way up there, but you need to angle it that way. Yeah. right out in front of you. I'm just gonna see if I can sort of have him bracing himself and not quite so bent over. Nobody's talking in the chat. Just like out a little bit. Oh, that part doesn't bend that far. It's nice that, you know, since if you don't glue it, you're not going to break nothing off. It's just going to like unsnap apart and then you'll have to snap it back on. You know, rather than, oh, that was glued and now it's forever broken, or now I have to re-glue that. I'm gonna get any more rotation out of this. Oh yeah, there we did. It's pretty. It's once I play with it a little bit and move it around, it's not being so crazy about how tight the tips are. I want it a little more. Dang. Not quite standing up in this next pose. I don't know. Maybe I have his hips too tilted. Put this down. Man. Alright. The reveal. I need one of those turntables. Everyone that builds this has a turntable that does this for them. Move the shield out of the way. Double hand holding the gun. So the other thing is, like, you see he's not like looking down the scope of the gun. Apparently the scope on the gun is a camera and it's just like linked and they can see exactly where they're shooting. So it doesn't have to aim. You can see he's kind of, you know, he's got both hands on the gun. He's like braced. He's got his knee bent. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. If I could. Oh, there we go. His foot kind of went down. That's what I needed. Now I won't stand though. How did I have him? There we go. The joints are stiff enough where you can like move it just a hair and then it'll stay there, like, you know. Brian Koshner, didn't he? That RC looks like a Gunpla. I know, it's weird. I swear I was building a axial and then all the parts just sort of, you know, turned into this guy. I do wonder if the head is like close to the same as the deadbolt head. I'm definitely gonna have to like do that if it's even somewhat close. See, I wish the shield could just fit straight on right there, like he's shielding and shooting. And they are touchy. This foot right here, there. But yeah, I wish I could put the shield on like that, but it has to go on. I can't even figure out how to go on this arm on this side now. But I mean, if you look, how the shield goes on, it's a 90, and I wish I had an adapter that just went straight out the back right there, so that it could just go straight on his arm rather than at a 90. Like I can't attach this to his arm any way, shape, or form the way it is right now. Brian cautions late night artsy browsing. That's always a bad thing or a good thing. Yeah, that's kind of how I ended up on these freaking kits, man. I was browsing a main and their scratch and dent section, and there was like a red cap Valkyrie for like $75 off or something. I thought, man, that'd be cool. I was like, I wonder what else they got on here. So I just like kept browsing, and I found my first kit right here. Oh, knocking them down. I want them to be like more solid, but they are finicky to pose, I'll tell you. I mean, I've only been doing it for 2 days. No. I just don't know why he won't stand up sometimes, and then other times he's fine. There, now he's kind of leaned back, though, I feel like. Leaning forward, and he falls. Oh, his hand fell off. Shit. Both his hands fell off. I guess I was bending that too far. Fell out of one hand and got dog hair when I picked it up off the ground. See, this is where like a little bit of glue on the hand would have been nice, because it would have not fallen apart and like shot across the room. But I might have lost, or I might have broken that right then if it hadn't just came apart on me. I think I'm kind of stretching the hand limit, putting the other handle in there. Why don't you stand up now when you were just standing for like the whole time? He still wants to fall over. There we go. Nope, see, he still wants to fall over. Why is he so shaky? Stand up. Yeah, I can't believe people do stop motion with this, where you have to like move it an inch, you know, not an inch, but a 16th, and then move it again, and then, yeah. I can't even get him to stand up. I feel like I got him leaning too far that way now. Let that bend more there. See, and then he just stands like, no problem. Anyways, here's my first kit. Keep knocking them over. This is an SD kit. I guess I could have just got it from back here. Now he stands up better, but I got his gun a little lower, shooting from the hip. I'm gonna move the instructions. Fall over, fall over, fall over. Yeah. So yeah, so this was my first kit, the SD or Silly Dimension, and this is my second kit, the GAT X105 Strike Gundam. This is the entry grade, and this is a Silly Dimension. I don't think they really have a grade. I think it's just SD. Yeah, there's my 2 Gunpla kits so far. I don't know. I want the shield on, but I'm gonna have to find a cool pose where he's has the shield and the gun like visible. Yeah, Brian, you got a lot of builds. You said you can't finish fast enough. I couldn't imagine. I mean, people that build these have like backlogs. You know, that's you got like a backlog of builds. I'm like building it as soon as I get it. I mean, I waited a few days just so I could do it live, but I'm like, I'm ready to do it. I just got it. I'm ready to play with it. Make sure there's no other anything crazy. Yeah, see? I'm gonna show you part of the instructions. You can get like a base, and I mean, look at it, like how that's modeled. That's with a base. You don't have to stand that up. Or 2 more pictures on there. You know, all super flying through the air type modeled out. And look at that one's got wings like my little one here. So like this one, you know, I don't really want to mess with it a whole lot, but the wings all fold way up. The ones in the back can fold backwards and up. So I mean, it's like crazy posable. There's like gimmicks of them, you know, like this one can do a shield over the front with his wings. I got pictures of it. Man, I cannot understand how they stand up at all, really, but yeah, what people do is take this guy's head off, which I don't see how they're gonna fit because it's 2 different things. Like that's just a peg, and this is like a ball joint that I'm gonna have to like click off. Oh yeah, see, that doesn't work at all. The ball joint's on here. Well, that doesn't work. Now I'll never get this guy to stand up again. Yep, messed with his leg. Put this guy's head back on. Oh, his hand fell apart again. Yeah, see, so you're never going to see it really, but see where the front handle is? His hand, the back of his hand is like breaking off because the handle's like too big. So it's not really meant to go in the hand. I mean, it is, but I don't know if they really shoot these particular weapons with 2 hands or not. I know there is like big 2-handed weapons that they have for them. Oh, his hand fell out. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy back. Screwed up. However that was. Put the shield back on his arm because I do like the shield. I just wish it attached differently. Like, why does it have to go there and not there? You know, I mean, so it seems like, you know, he's got his arm out, right? Oh, to shield you. It seems like you'd be able to put the shield straight on. Boom. But if I put it on, it has to go like this. You can see the hole. See, so it goes on and it's facing like up. So he has to put his arm down, which he can't, in order to put the shield like in front of him. I don't know, it just seems weird. That's about as far as the head will turn. So, I mean, there it kind of looks all right. BMC, good night. Taking off, man. Thanks for hanging out. BMC, I've got a couple 110 custom projects that have been sitting around for a bit myself. 110 like crawler or 110 these? 15 kits to wait to put together now that he's already gone, but oh, I don't know if BMC's telling him good night or not. Yeah, crawlers. How many? You said you had 15 kits waiting to put together. What? I mean, like all high grade, or is it perfect grade, or like what level are you on this hobby we got here? See, and then to put his shield up and down, his arm has to go up and down. It's so weird. It just doesn't seem like for a shield like that, his arm is just like going straight down with it. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping, I don't know why I keep putting it way over here. Kind of hoping to get a little stop motion with this guy tomorrow and make a short. But man, posing him is hard, so I'll probably go really simple. Like really simple, maybe just like a head nod or a head look or a, you know, nothing crazy, because I don't have like a professional setup or anything to be doing stop motion. I just wanted to like take a few pictures. I'm out of coffee. A few master grades, a bunch of high grades, and a 135th scale. Dang, I bet that 135th scale is cool. Mom, dropping Brian Koshner's link. Nosy, you're stupid for what? Go tell the kingdom. Oh, I have returned to amaze y'all with my everlasting beauty. Can't even see you. But yeah, so I got this kit, and my next kit is gonna be slide this back a hair. My next kit's gonna be the SD version of this. So the GAT X105 Strike Gundam, there's an SD version. So like that other little one I got. We'll leave him out here. He can hang out. I'm gonna build this guy, but in this dimension, and see if I can't put the head, swap the head over, or just have both of them for the heck of it. But I see a lot of people swap the head and make it look kind of big head funny. Tell the Munchkins. Welcome back, Nosy. Yep. Can't see me. But yeah, I think it'll be fun having both of them to kind of compare them, both the size and just like the color separation and the detail of them. Because, you know, like this guy, I don't know if it's easier to see in the kit or on screen, but like all the color separation right here, to make that smaller or miniature, like, you know, are they going to shrink down that whole thing, or is it just going to be that same size but smaller arms? I don't know. BMC, well, I'm actually off to bed now. Glad YouTube recommended the live stream. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you subscribed. I don't always just do Gunpla lives. Like, I plan on buying some Trio wheels, and I'll do a live swap over to my Deadbolt. You know, just changing tires, shooting the shit, and showing off the new rims. that'll probably be sometime next month, obviously, when I order them. But yeah, we just hang out, shoot the shit, talk about whatever. It just happens to be plastic robot models tonight. Already subscribed. Thanks, man. Nice. Yeah, our hobbies seem to align. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of got into this, but I've always like looked at them and seen them and been like, those are pretty cool. I thought they were a little bigger than this. I mean, you can see like my hand compared to these guys. I thought they were a little bigger when I saw them, so I thought they would like be a little more impressive and a little cooler almost. But I mean, these are not bad. I thought also that they would be posable enough, like this guy, to be posable enough to like give to my kid and be like, here, play with him. But like his hips and stuff are just gonna pop out every time he goes to like move it. So these are more like models. I thought they would be a little more kid friendly, even the entry level. But I think my kid might like building one and then like posing it and having it. Maybe he'll play with it from time to time, or just like leave it in a pose like this and then da 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 da, you know, then put them away rather than move them around. I don't know. My kid's only 10 or gonna be 10, so we'll see. He might like building them and then just tearing them back apart and thrashing them and mixing them together. Because that's what he does with Lego. He just like builds something and then, okay, that was cool. Now I'm going to put this on here and that on there, and makes his own thing. Makes his own robots. So these might be cool, or he might just like building his own robots. But yeah, I've kind of always liked them and just been like, you know what? I'm going to get one. And now two. I was going to show you all my pile of plastic. That's all the little nubs that I picked up. Or cut off. Not picked up. That I cut off of there. Got to put them in my trash can. Yeah, BMC, you're taking off, or I'd ask you more questions about what kits and stuff like that. But next time. There's always next time. Hope you have a good night. New shiny wheels. Yeah, Nosy. Maybe I'll pick this back up here. Show my face. Whoa. Hit my cord. I'm going to turn off my studio light here. I think I still have... Yeah. These Trio Type F. That's what I'm going to get for my red deadbolt with the American flag roof. That's so. I think there's a picture of them on a Jeep. Kind of get an idea, but I think the blue with the red body and the red helmet, and I got a red or blue with a red body, and then I have a blue frame rails or chassis rails. I have a blue diff covers from Trio. God, it's all blown out. How weird. But yeah, those are the rims I'm getting next month. And I'm getting them because when I ordered... Okay, how do I get rid of this? There we go. When I ordered the scratch and dent, one of these, this guy, God, model kit. When I ordered that, I ordered my dad a set of RPM green A-arms for a Slash. And then what I didn't realize was when I ordered that scratch and dent, I'm going to knock this guy over. Just standing, just bumping the table a little bit. I keep seeing him like, ooh, 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 ooh. He needs to lean back on his feet somehow. Anyways, when I ordered that, I think the scratch and dent was in the North Carolina warehouse. Mega Outcast 12S, that's a hell of a build. But I ordered those A arms, and I think they also came from the North Carolina warehouse, and it took forever. And I don't know if it was like right with the storm. I mean, I built this last Sunday on a live, and we just got his parts yesterday. So it took a lot longer, and I ordered them the same day. Like, I thought they were packaged together because I kept getting email updates at the same time. And then I got an email update about that kit, and it was not the other one. And I thought, well, maybe they just forgot to scan the extra label, or maybe, you know, I don't know. North Carolina? Yeah, I think that's where the other A main hobbies warehouse is. Ah, America. Yeah. America Deadbolt. Dreadnought. That's what I named my Deadbolt. Dreadnought. It's actually, it's after a dinosaur. Dreadnoughtus? Man, I can't say it now. Can't even think of it. A dinosaur so big that it was afraid of nothing. Dreaded nothing. Dreadnought. I just thought it sounded cool. Deadbolt. Dreadnought. Anyways, back to my friggin' story. I ordered those A arms, and they took like way too long, and I emailed A main and tried to cancel them and said they were lost in the mail. And then I got an update saying that they were in San Francisco. And I was like, that's where I got that update for the other thing a week ago. And then I got an update that they were on the coast, like 4 hours away. Or no, I got an update that they were in Sacramento, like 4 hours away. And then another update that they were another 4 hours away, like the opposite direction. So that like went past me to a different county. And so I canceled it. Like, that, they're lost. I don't know what's going on. They're like went past me. I could have went to the hobby shop. Like, we planned on just going to the hobby shop and getting them because it was like, whatever. So I bitched and was like, I don't want it anymore. And they're like, oh, well, it just updated. And I'm like, yeah, updated, but it's way late updated. They sat around with no update for a week. That, you know, it was lost. That was bullshit. Like, it updated, you know, basically after I contacted you almost. But so I got a discount code for A main, and I'm gonna order those rims since I've wanted them for a long time. And I'm just gonna keep my tires. I'm gonna go get my Deadbolt real fast. Yeah. Ooh. Here's my Deadbolt. So I think those blue rims, see how I got the blue driver helmet, blue frame, blue diff cover. I think the blue on the rim, obviously the blue for the flag on top. But those blue rims, I'm going to keep these tires. These are just the Endura King Trekker, or people call them Castle Tops because they're different sizes. But yeah, I think those blue rims will look sweet on this thing. I want to get those numbers. Those are just like the cheap Endura numbers, but I want to get this same, I won't focus on anything. This same color and, yeah, color pattern numbers. Maybe like, I don't know, another twice that big. I'm not sure exactly how much bigger I'd want to go, but a little bit bigger than that. But I want some blue numbers to sort of match the red, white, and blue theme going on. And then underneath, I got the red links. I'm trying to show off the blue chassis. Maybe if I turn on my, dang, that's bright. There, you can see a little bit of the metallic blue frame rails. Tried to make it cool looking. I didn't really have the money to buy like a carbon fiber, you know, LCG chassis or anything, but I had a can of spray paint and some time. Baby Goliath from CCXRC in there. Endura red links. Rear shocks on front and rear. Wait, what? Let me go back to that. Not sure of its location exactly, and I like Dreadnought. Yep, I gotta fix my Red Cat shredder. Fresh rebuild with new suspension links and tires, as well as shock from Creighton 8S. Nice. Rear shocks and front. Rear shocks on front and rear. Yeah, so my dad just rebuilt. I'm gonna turn this back off now. My dad just rebuilt his shocks on his Slash, and his front shocks just never seemed to be really strong enough. I mean, the back ones either. But he ended up putting the rear stock springs on the front shocks, and they work much better. So anyone with a Slash that wants better, if you get upgraded rear springs, like he got a rebuild kit and it came with some red springs that are supposed to be stiffer or something. I'm not sure. I assumed. I didn't read the instructions. But so we put those on there and they seemed a little better. They still kind of bottom out. They're not that stiff. But yeah, put the rear springs on the front and you'll get much better spring rate going on. Man, see, this guy wants to stand, but it's just like he's tippy on his feet. Oh yeah. So let's see. Here's the deadbolt head. And here's one of those. That's might be doable. Might be a little big in there, especially since I have a roof now. And I got, kind of sucks right there, you can barely even see it. Right by his head is where the cage screws into, kind of captures the roll cage. I mean, the roof screws in and captures the roll cage. So if I had this big flare thing sticking out like this dude has, it might not fit in there. But there's other kits that don't have near as gnarly as those, or I could just snip them a little shorter. Maybe, you know, not, because these even have, like, they call them kid safety things. See how it's like flat on the back? People cut those off and smooth that off so it's like a real point, but from the front and like from right here, you can barely tell. I might actually try to get my flush cuts to cut that off. God, I got a bad habit of looking right at lights when I turn them on to see if they're going to turn on. Duh. Ta-da! Nice pointy fucking sharps now. Put it in the trash can. Banging on the trash can. Drumming on a street lamp. Or light. What? I don't remember. Nobody else probably will know what that's from. Banging on a trash can. Hey, that would be cool though. That sucks, Nosy, that you can't go to a park or anywhere. 15 miles on tops out. Yeah, my brother's Max is freaking like 30 pounds and goes crazy fast. And it's like, dude, if that hit you, you'd need stitches, like for real. Nice and sharpy points. Now it'll look better when I do stop motion. Found one of them. There's another one. I don't know where the other piece went. I wish these had some way to lock them down. It looks like the handle had like a thing or something, but Point down here at this guy again for a while. He seems to be standing a little better on. No, now that I say that. Now that I say that, he's all falling over, but seems to be standing a little better on the table. I don't know why. But see how he wobbles. Jim's back. How long have I been going? 3 hours? I was only going to go another like 30 minutes, so. Snitches get stitches. Stitches get stitches. Whatever Jim said. I know what he meant. Yeah, I might kind of just keep him like this for now. I mean, I'm going to mess with him some more, but I wanted like a dynamic pose to leave him in when I put him somewhere, but I don't know if this is going to work or not. Just because he barely stands up like this. See how he rocks? His feet are flat. They're flat on the ground, so I don't really know what he's rocking on. Must just be like, I mean, his feet look perfectly flat. It seems like they're both sitting flat. Yeah, see, he still just wobbles a little bit, but I like it. I'm gonna keep building them. Mine hit my foot and relocated some skin I had planned on using. Yeah, that'll happen. Had to go to the hospital. Dang, to make sure nothing was fractured or broken. Yeah, back when I used to still drink the alcohol, I took my Stampede out on 3S for like the first time probably. I thought, oh, this will be fun. It'll be go real fast. I freaking hammered right into my shin, like big, gnarly bruise, blood. Broke my chassis, broke the bulkhead, broke like an A-arm or something else. Like that's when I got all my upgrades on this. It was with that Stampede right there, that black one. That's when I got all the upgrades on it. And yeah, it was because I broke everything. I had to replace the whole chassis, the bulkhead, you know, pain in the ass. My dad just did his bulkhead and A-arms today. Yesterday. Can't remember. Yeah, because it was during James's live and I was going to jump on, but I was sort of helping him and didn't know how to work on the slash, so I didn't want to be guessing and doing like, what? Yeah, painful. Yeah. I mean, my brother's Max is seriously, it's like 30 pounds, maybe 25, and if that thing hit you, it's all aluminum. It's got a bumper that'll like give a little bit, but behind the bumper is 20 pounds of aluminum. Just gonna ram right into you, and you know, plastic's not, it can be sharp kind of. Didn't help that my dumbass was wearing flip-flops. Oh yeah, I always wear flip-flops, so I'm glad that my Stampede went like over my toe and into my shin, you know, like I hit, you can see, oh, my candle went out. You can see like that my front bumper freaking hit my shin, so my foot went under the front bumper. God, this table makes everything wobbly. You see how wobbly my tripod is? Well, it's a bipod because it's broken, so it's only on 2 legs. But yeah, hurts, not fun. Don't drink and RC. I do not recommend it. Get stoned and go crawling instead. It's way more enjoyable. Oh man, I'm out of freaking water, I'm out of coffee, I'm out of shit to talk about. Purposely, I put my foot in front of it to keep it from hitting a small 3-year-old. Well, yeah, then there you go. You did what you had to do. I pay in blood every day. Yeah. Jim, the way you build, I'm sure like X-Acto knives and snips and who knows what. You may have saved a future serial killer. Oh, that's funny shit. Kid wanted to see it run, and I thought his mother had him under her control. Obviously, she didn't. Yeah, I wanted to show a kid. We went to the skate park, and and there was a kid there. He got there like right as we started plugging in batteries. A car pulled up, and we were like, "Man, if this is like a skater kid, then like they have more right to the art, skate park than we do." And it was like a kid. He was probably 12 with his mom, had rollerblades on, no helmet at first, and we were like, "Dude, you're not that good to be not wearing a helmet." Like, he kind of, it seemed a little sketched out. Maybe it's first time at a skate park. And like, you could tell he sort of started taking breaks at the end. Like, he was getting tired of just like going back and forth and like up and down the little hills because he was a little afraid of the bigger stuff, But I wanted to be like, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" And just like send my RC, this is what we're waiting for. When you're done, we're gonna, jump all over the place. But I just kind of gave him space. It was me and my dad, my brother. We just kind of bullshitted at the picnic table and walked around. I picked up some trash, just water bottles and soda cans and shit. There's 2 trash cans right as you walk in. But if you walk around the skate park, there's trash everywhere. So I just walked around and picked up trash and waited for the kid to be done. And as soon as he like got in his car, I was like, blink, plugged in the battery, turned it on, put on my little, hat mount freaking thing right here. My hat mount for my phone so I could film. I learned that I had to see, I was wearing my hat with the bill like this and it's facing down. So I have to wear the hat kind of almost up here instead of like down like a hat. That's how I was wearing it, and it was facing down. So I put it up here and it films everything I look at. But yeah, it was super fun going to the skate park, and it was kind of a pain to wait like 20 minutes, 15 minutes for this kid. But it's a skate park, not an RC park, so we just waited. Still had fun, killed batteries. I don't think we actually broke anything. My dad's bulkhead at that point was like split apart, barely hanging on, but yeah. That's really cool though. Brain damage. He did eventually get his helmet. I think his mom was like, "Hey, that was kind of close. You should probably get on your pads or whatever." And he went and skated over the car and grabbed the helmet, and I was like, "Yeah, I didn't want to see blood. Not fun." All right, guys, I've been going 3 hours and 32 minutes. Not much else to talk about. I will be doing more lives. I plan on ordering those rims. I plan on ordering another kit of this at the same time. I already know which one I want. So yeah, I think we'll call it for tonight. Thanks, James. I didn't know if you're still here. It's kind of just, shooting the shit after this, but check out a short of this tomorrow. I'm gonna try some stop motion. I don't know how much I'll get into it, but something. Try some kind of stop motion. It might just be like a little head nod or a freaking, you can't give a thumbs up, but like move his gun at you or something simple. I don't know, but I want to give it a shot. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.